Every solid structure begins with a frame, a foundation, a plan. Whether it's this chicken coop or the future we're all trying to secure as preppers, what you build today will really determine your stability tomorrow. But there's another layer to this ideal, a frame not just for building, but for protecting. Later in this video, we're going to discuss something that could make or break your preparedness journey. So stick around, because if you let this in, it could be the one thing that stops you from really making progress. If you're new to this channel, my name is Chris, and on this channel we discuss emergency preparedness, aka prepping. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been experimenting here on the channel with a new format where I'm showing the progress I'm making here on the property as I develop out systems, rain harvesting and storage, irrigation lines for the garden beds, solar, and chickens. And we're going to be setting up the garden beds hopefully next week. And as I've been building these systems, I'm learning a lot, and I hope these weekly videos, they both encourage and give you a lesson that you can use no matter where you are in your preparedness journey. It's really easy to sit around and talk about all the bad things that are happening in the world, but remember, action, it replaces anxiety. So for this week's video, let me start this update with our chicken coop. This coop is not just a shelter, it's an investment. It's food security, it's long-term thinking. We're raising these birds because they provide us with something essential, protein. When grocery store shelves go empty or inflation makes fresh food a luxury, this frame ensures we will still have eggs on the table. And it's not just about today, it's about the framework of survival. Think about your own life. What frames are you building right now? Are you setting up the structure that will hold your future together, or are you waiting? Are you hoping? And are you assuming that when the time comes, you're just going to figure it out? Now, just as we build frames to support our future, we also have to consider what we're keeping out. This well house provides me access to one of our most crucial resources, water. Without it, nothing survives, but if we leave it unprotected, it becomes vulnerable. That's why we're reinforcing it today, making sure that no one and nothing unwanted gets in. Excuses are what keep most people from really ever getting started. You'll hear things like, I don't have time, I don't know where to start, people will make fun of me, maybe things won't get that bad. These are the mental intruders that will rob you of your preparedness. They're just as dangerous as any physical threat because they convince you to stay vulnerable. But here's the truth. If something is essential, you're going to find a way, and if it's not, you'll find an excuse. Building the framework for the future doesn't stop with food security and physical security. It extends into energy independence. A few days ago, I installed solar panels, a solar generator, because water security means nothing if you can't pump it when you need it. If the grid goes down, if the power company cuts electricity to prevent wildfires, which they frequently do in this area, we won't be left without access to water. I've taken one more step toward independence. We live in a high fire risk area, and the power company frequently shuts off electricity in our region to prevent power lines from sparking and igniting dry brush. But that doesn't bother us. Why? Because we're continuously moving away from systems that can and will fail. The more we build, the less we rely on failing infrastructure. And the more we prepare, the more peace of mind that we have. But independence is not just about having a backup, it's about having redundancy. Water is critical to survival, and in this area it's scarce. Without it, we wouldn't last long, and that's why I didn't just stop at one power source for the well. And in the coming weeks, we're going to be installing a larger solar system on the main house, complete with an inverter and backup batteries. That system will also power the well, but I chose to install this secondary backup directly on the well because I refuse to take chances with something this important. Redundancy means security. It means not relying on a single point of failure. If the main house system ever has an issue, this well house setup ensures that I can still pump water. And this is not overkill, it's preparedness. Because when systems fail, it's too late to start wishing you had done more. Building a framework isn't just about what we need today, it's about thinking ahead. And that's why we're putting irrigation lines in the ground now, even before the garden beds are built. And I'm not just planning for food security, I'm making sure that when the time comes, maintaining that food supply is easy and as efficient as possible. By laying these lines now, we ensure that once the garden beds go in, we can automate irrigation and build an efficient setup. Just like everything else we're doing, this is about sustainability, about making sure that when things get tough, we're not scrambling, we're thriving. The biggest threat to our preparedness is not the next economic crash, it's not the government, and it's not natural disasters. It's you, and more specifically, your own mindset. Because if you allow negativity to creep in, just like leaving a door open for an intruder, you've already lost. And I've seen it happen too many times. People will start their journey with enthusiasm. They buy supplies, they build systems, they start to take control, but then self-doubt sets in, and they start listening to the naysayers. They begin thinking, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this will tie up too much of my time and money, and perhaps I should just live like everyone else and hope for the best. But that's why securing your mind is just as important as securing your home, your food, and your water. Because if you let in the wrong thoughts, they will undermine everything that you've built. This coop, it's not just about chickens. It's about a decision to take control of the future instead of being controlled by it. Every board, every nail, every screw is an act of defiance against uncertainty. A statement that we're not just surviving, we're thriving. In this well house, it's a reminder that security isn't about walls and locks. It's about what you let in and what you keep out. It's about power, real power, to sustain yourself no matter what happens. And most importantly, it's about redundancy, because when it comes to survival, one option is never enough. The old saying in our community is 2 is 1 and 1 is none is applicable here. So ask yourself today, what frames are you building? What structures are you putting in place to ensure your future is strong? And just as important, what are you guarding against? If you don't actively keep the wrong things out, whether they're threats to your home or doubts in your mind, they will find a way in. Let us know in the comments below, as I always enjoy getting your feedback. Honestly, I learn a lot from these comments and these videos. As always, stay safe out there.